Erdogan, the president of Turkey, threatened apparently today to attack Israel. He said that Israel was committing war crimes and that, furthermore, the Hamas group was freedom fighters. Yes, he said Hamas was freedom fighters. So this is crazy, guys. What he actually said is that he said that Turkey could come at any night. Yes, he said Turkey could basically attack at any night, at any time, like a surprise. Oh, yeah, by surprise. Essentially, yeah, he said Turkey could unexpectedly, let me rephrase it, unexpectedly come at any night. And he did this to crowds chanting Turkish military to Gaza, Turkish military to Gaza. So, guys, we are potentially at war with a NATO ally. Now, Turkey is particularly dangerous because Turkey has a very large military. Turkey has American nuclear weapons on their soil. Turkey has American nuclear weapons on their soil. Could they seize those weapons from our forces? Colonel Cole's in the house. What do you think about that, Colonel Cole? Could Turkey possibly seize American military assets on their soil? Well, you might say, no, it couldn't happen. But look what happened in Afghanistan. The Afghan people, the Taliban, was nothing sophisticated, seized billions of dollars of American assets. Billions of dollars of American assets. So how are we to think that Turkey couldn't do the same? How are we to think that Turkey could not seize our nuclear weapons? I don't know. I won't say that they can, but to rule that out is kind of concerning there. Erdogan and Ankara speaking 100,000. Yes, what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He said that they're occupier. But he's specifically said, let me repeat this because several people are just joining. I may have to repeat it one more time. Erdogan, the president of Turkey, has come out and equated the Hamas as freedom fighters. He has accused Israel of war crimes, and he has said that Turkey could come inadvertently at any night. Basically, he has said that Turkey could attack Israel at any time, and he did this to crowds of thousands chanting Turkish military to Gaza, and they were waving, this crowd was waving both Palestinian and Turkish flags. Turkey is a NATO nation. Turkey is, always been waffling a little bit. They've always been kind of in the middle. We could wind up at war with Turkey because we're so linked into this whole thing with Israel. Right or wrong, we are there in spades. Furthermore, what is even crazier is that maybe not, but just to let you know how this is going. The craziness is how it's escalating. I mean, what the action may be understandable because Iranian-backed groups have been firing on American military in Syria, well, we shouldn't be in Syria, and in Iraq. And what's happened now is that President Biden has evoked the War Powers Act. The War Powers Act, people. This is getting serious. And the foreign minister of Iran has said for the United States, and he's just come out and repeated it again. He's been saying this, and he's not backing down. He said if the United States continues to back Israel in their conflict with Hamas, that the results would be uncontrollable. Uncontrollable. Does that mean that they would evoke the sleeper cells here in America? Oh, yeah, and by the way, guys, in case you don't know, the catch and release program by our United States authorities, catch and release, this is not the people that slipped through that didn't catch, the ones they caught. The United States has released 900,000, let's say 1 million, which is 1/300th of the population of America, which is a very statistically large number, illegal immigrants into the United States in the last year. 900,000, almost a million, catch and release. Holy smoke, can change the nature of who the United States is. So, well, this was putting a dent in NATO. Well, 2K Gamer, I would say so. If you got a NATO ally threatening to attack a country that other NATO nations are backing to this extent that it could actually cause a war between the United States and Turkey, and Turkey has American bases there, and Turkey has United States nuclear weapons on their soil. Would Turkey try to seize them? Guys, this is mixing in religion when a side invokes God. It's soon to go on. Yeah, it's when religion gets involved, watch out. And some people are supporting Turkey, and let's go Turkey. Oh, well, the whole point with whoever you support, guys, I can't even pronounce it, John. In Circuit, U.S. Air Base, Turkey, yeah. Erdogan plays both sides. He does. Waiting for the false peace deal. It may be at Global News. Turkey has the biggest armed force. See, I've always wondered then if actually Jimmy Carter's peace that he made with back in the day with Menachem Begin and Anwar Sadat was actually that peace deal. But, we just had a so-called peace deal cooking between Israel and Saudi Arabia. Is that it? Is that the false peace deal that didn't quite go through? For those that don't know what we're talking about, these were predictions of interpretations of the book of Revelations as written by Hal Lindsey in his book that I read back when I was like, I don't know, maybe 14 years old, maybe younger than that, called The Late Great Planet Earth. Turks do not like Kurds either. Yeah, everybody hates Kurds except Kurds, it seems like. Poor Kurds. Kurds need their own country. They got really messed up in all this. Sleepers activated? Well, I don't know days if there have been activated, but if anybody's got anything on that, I like to see it. If the sleeper cells are activated, we're in big trouble. Honest welcome, folks, to Green Greg's chat. As usual, Greg will cover the news and spend time with those in chat. That's what I usually do. So I'm looking at a little bit of chat now, but I'm trying to get the news out first because we do have our coffee club people that watch in the morning, and they just want the news. So that's the point here, guys. So I'll get back in the chat in a second. So, but John Cole did point out here that Turks have a very robust defense industry. Now, that is very germane. They have a huge military. The Turkish military is really large by the standards that we're talking about. So this is serious. This is extremely serious, my friends. So does Iran. We could be fighting both Turkey and Iran. We can't handle dealing with Iran right now, to be honest. We got 2 aircraft carriers down there. Guys, this is really serious. This is very, very serious. You think China's not loving this? You think you think China is not just rubbing their hands together going, yeah, yes. Oh, my gosh. Look out, Taiwan, guys. Look out, Taiwan. So this can go global. This can be a World War III event. And again, I got to warn you guys, this will be nothing like any other war we've seen. If this goes to the point that Iran decides to activate their sleeper cells, or any other country that's got sleeper cells here decides to activate them, if they go after our power grid, we're in deep trouble. We're in very, very, very deep trouble. Makes me wish I had this thing going on I got here in Arizona going a little faster. Guys, I am in Arizona right now. I'm setting it so I can have signal to do a live cast. I'm sitting in the parking lot of Walmart in Taylor, Arizona, which is a little town just right below Snowflake. I'm come here because they got lights in the parking lot, which gives you some ability to see me. My hand can, if I put my face where you can see me better. Yeah, I'm sitting back a little bit. Maybe if I go a little closer to the window. But guys, this is extremely serious. If you're not taking prepping seriously, what are you doing? If you're not paying attention to what's going on in the world, what are you doing? Guys, it's off the charts. So again, for those that are just joining us, we got 252 in the room. the news is this. President of Turkey, President Erdogan, threatened to attack Israel. What he said was that Turkey could come unexpectedly at any night to Israel. He equated the Hamas organization, the ones that flew in to Israel on parafoils, to music festivals, and through neighborhoods, and committed heinous acts to freedom fighters. He accused Israel of committing war crimes. Now, whatever you think of that, the dimensions of this is that we are facing the greater prospects of war, a much broader war than many had anticipated, at least many of us, many lay people in the country. I've always known that Turkey was a flip-flopper either way. It kind of reminds me of back in the days when I was in the Army, because France used to be really fickle. They're not as fickle today, but still, France used to be almost pro-Russian back in the Cold War. So as an American troop back in the late 70s, early 80s, we used to have a joke. What do you do if you're in Europe and the balloon goes up? Oh, shoot, I probably can't even say this on YouTube. Oh, well. Essentially, to cut it short and paraphrase it, we would turn and take care of the Frenchmen first, and then we go fight the Russians, okay? Let me be careful how I say that. Interpret it as you will. Well, Turkey is more flippy-floppy than France, probably, today. Turkey used to be real solid pro-NATO, pro-Western for a while, but under Erdogan, that's changed dramatically. And some, if you've seen Glenn Beck talking back maybe some dozen years ago, he said that Erdogan really wanted to set up his own caliphate. But he had a lot of economic difficulties. He may have a hard time doing it. But this might enable him to at least do that in part. Of course, it still don't get him dealing with Iran. There's some difference there, but maybe they're all essentially falling on the same side now, guys. So again, President Biden has pushed Congress for a War Powers Act dealing with, supposedly to deal with the attacks on American troops in Syria and in Iraq, which has been, these attacks have been instigated or performed by Iranian-backed militant groups in those areas. And the foreign minister of Iran, came out and said that what he says, if America continues to sponsor Hamas, pardon me, guys, it's late. Been a busy day. If America continues to sponsor Israel in a war on Hamas, that the reaction will be uncontrollable. Basically threatening all kind of attacks on American forces, and it could include sleeper cells. So guys, this is where you got to watch out. That's the difference in this conflict and anything else we faced, is the fact that according to a previous head of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, that they have sleeper cells in this country that are poised to take out our power grid. I've talked about this for something like 5 years on this channel, guys. I've warned about this kind of stuff, and people, Well, guys, look at it. We're on the precipice of this. We're on the verge of some seriously bad times. Get your preps in order. Get right with your maker. Tell your friends and family and loved ones you love them. Do everything. Oh, I got a super chat in here. You got to take care of these things, guys. You got to get your stuff in order as fast as you can. You don't be wasting time anymore. I am prepping my bug out location. I put in a floor today out here at my place in Snowflake, Arizona. And so I've got a floor. We're trying to throw up a building. So we are doing what we can. At least I am. I'm putting it where my mouth is. A lot of channels get on here, and all you do is you hear chat and talk, blah, 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 blah. But actually seeing action is all too rare. Yeah, I saw people in here saying World War III. So I'm going to read through the chats here in a second. I'm going to see, who was, okay. George Koo, $5. Hey, George, thank you, sir. Salute to you for the super chat, George. I appreciate that. So, guys, really, world depopulation. Yeah, Iron Mike. That's where a lot of us are thinking. Larry Fink, yeah, he's behind that kind of stuff. So, central government has made, oh, yeah. Oh, another piece of news. Yeah, talking about that kind of stuff. They're now claiming, the central banks, that this whole BRICS thing is the answer to the BRICS challenge the US dollar is to have a digital dollar, a central bank digital currency. Well, they're going to use every excuse they can to pump that, right? A lot of these channels outside of this one push for talking people down. Well, I don't do that. I do not support that. So, I am for freedom of speech, and so I'm not going to put people down because their opinion is different. So, guys, we are freedom of speech here in Green Greg's. Cash Fridays. So, CBDC. You got to watch that stuff, guys. Hello, Mr. Greg. Great to catch your live stream. Yeah, hey, good to have you here. Good to have you here. Don't give the digital currency. Hey, Gabby. Amen to that. That's one reason I promote DefiTheGrid.com. If you go to DefiTheGrid.com and put in the code GreenGregs, you get 1% off of any purchase there. GreenGregs at DefiTheGrid.com. And they sell gold, silver, platinum, bullion, coins, rounds. You can also get those gold backs, which are amazing. DefiTheGrid.com. We're not going to stay on here real late tonight, guys. Taking people out. No, we don't do that here, see, Shelley. We don't do that on this channel because I'm for freedom of speech. I am the president of Freedom Restoration Foundation. Why in the world would I do something that goes against what I am about? Those go backs look amazing. They are, Gabby. So good chance to check that stuff out. Here's another little tidbit of news, guys. There's this guy, Robert, how's he pronounce his name? Robert Sapolsky. Robert Sapolsky from Stanford University has come out with this study, which he claims to have scientific proof that there's no such thing as free will. What that means is that a criminal is a victim as much as the people he mows down. You buy that? Do you buy that? I'm not buying that. There's no free will. Well, what that does is that gives criminals free license. We should help the poor little criminals. Guys, that's nuts. Thank you, Elton. Hey, Elton, appreciate that. Yeah, if you go to prepwithgreg.com, you can, and that's a good thing to do right now. You better get your preps in order. At prepwithgreg.com, you can get food that lasts for 25 years, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, over 2,000 calories a day. We got specials there. Go check them out at prepwithgreg.com. You may not get another chance. I'm thinking that we may only have, if we're lucky, 2 or 3 months, maybe not even that before everything goes nuts. If we're lucky, we might have 2 or 3 months. We may be in lights out in days or weeks. We just don't know. Get ready. Do everything you can right now. If you go to prepwithgreg.com, there's specials on the long-term food storage. They do daily specials. If you when you go in with prepwithgreg.com and then go into my Patriot Supply from there, I still get credit, guys. So if you do that, you'll find they have daily specials there. Many other prepping supplies. They have other things besides long-term food storage, and even the buckets. They also sell stuff in number 10 cans. So there's a lot of options there you can look at. There's many other prepping type supplies there. Hey, Michelle, thank you so much. I appreciate your dedication to bringing us the news and also supporting Israel. We may not agree with the leaders, but Israel's God's chosen people. Hey, there we go. So, guys, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that. Salute to you. And, we're being played. The whole world's being played, and we're all being played against each other, and that's a sad thing. I support the people, but, we got to watch these governments, guys. But Michelle, thank you for that. Don't have to, what? Don't have to Pakistan going to give them, what? I don't quite follow you there, Sean. Don't have to Pakistan going to give them what? I don't quite follow what you're saying there. Hey, Greg, what weapon are you carrying now? Oh, you can't really talk that too much on this channel. I have some nugs. Yeah, I got a nug in my pocket. And that nug likes to eat kibbles. My pet nug. Happiness is a warm nug. Now, the size of the kibbles is a 9, an M, and an M. Like 9 M&Ms, those nice little candies. Turks are in Maryland. Yeah, they're all over the place. Hey, I've had some Turk friends. So it's, again, we're all getting played against each other. This is all a setup, more or less. Hey, Desert Rose is in the house. Desert Rose is so sweet. Yeah, she's a sweet lady. So let me scroll back up the top and see what I've missed in chat. Try to catch some of this as much as I can, but I'm not going to read every little thing because I'm going to go. It's late. I got people out at my place. Y'all may remember Cowgirl in Arizona. She's actually camping out, and her husband and her little baby boy are all on my property right now. They've been helping out today. Some will help out tomorrow. We got a floor put in for my bug out home here. So hello from the Gulf Coast of Alabama. Good to see you from Alabama. Roll Tide. Of course, if you're in Alabama, you might be an Auburn fan. I don't know. So, John, Colonel Cole said it is possible. What that was replying to is, my question is, could Turkey seize U.S. nuclear weapons? This could evoke a nuclear war in the Mideast, guys. And if they were going to attack Israel, considering Israel might go for the nuclear option, they may indeed want to do that. So watch out, guys. Watch out. Watch out. All right, Royal Girl, good to see you. Got to be a safety protocol to stop anyone from getting them nukes. Well, yeah, we got them, but are they good enough? Are they good enough is the question. Was our military protecting all our military assets in Iraq good enough to keep, in Afghanistan good enough to keep the Afghans from taking them? No, they seized a lot. Hey, Jesse just up that road in that direction, not very far. Yes, Jesse took me to dinner last time I was out here. Sasquatch man, howdy, Greg. Hits the fan, and it's our fault. Yeah, they'll blame us, of course. Now, let's see, got to admit, Turkey is a Muslim first. Yeah, that's true, Jesse. That's true. Global news, war, I'm with you. I'm watching on the wall, too. There you go, Michelle. So, right, Paul. That's the way I said, So, yeah, guys, I just had to bring this to you. It's hard for me to bring, I'm so wrapped up right now in what I'm doing in the daytime. It's hard for me to monitor enough news to bring you these things, but I just had to bring you this. Go to Cabela's, see all the Turkish shot nugs for sale. Right. Turkey is the biggest piece of the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, they controlled the Ottoman Empire. They were the Ottoman Empire. 7-year peace agreement with Palestinians, 2-state solution. That may be it. Hal Lindsey, like I said, used to talk about, how do I get more light on me here? Over next to the window. Sorry about the darkness, guys. I don't know. Yeah, the Turkey and Greece are both NATO members, and they've always been on the brink of war. See, Shelley, everybody seems to be finding Christian values since the chosen have been tread on people. They'll never pick up the good book. We're getting all tore up now because they don't even know the truth. There you go. Did side with Germany in the war. Well, Let's see. Kurds not going to cook. Yeah, because they've been pushed off the table in 1919. Yeah, that's the sad thing. The Kurds should have their own country. World's falling into place for the Gog Magog. Well, you may be onto something, Tony. Well, our buddy Klaus is probably got his hands rubbing together too, just like Xi Jinping is. Yes, everything is proceeding according to plan. Because, they got to break the world for their great reset. Oops, I'm playing too much. All right, I got to watch what I say. Good day, Greg. How's the new digs coming up? Hey, Rodney, we got a floor built. We got it all level, put in the floor, the joist, and got plywood on it. So World War III, that's what we're looking at. It's all too potential right now. Just too many fronts. Oh yeah, and it looks like both China, Australia and Japan would be willing to support the U.S. and back in the Philippines in a war against China. And the Philippines are actually trying to recruit supporters to help them fight China. Philippines is nobody to bring China on by themselves, but they're ticked at China for stealing their fishing areas. The Filipinos are not happy with China. I support the people, not the heathen running. There you go, see, Shelley. Exactly. Oh, Lord, Days. I hope I can kiss a lady before I pass. Oh, my gosh, Days. Don't tell me you never kissed a lady in your life. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Russian. Now I'm assuming you're a guy, but I don't know. Russian Navy saved the Union in the U.S. Civil War. Yeah, well, I wasn't a fan of Abraham Lincoln. Okay, let me just put it that way. Ever think this is all a worldwide? Yeah, Jesse. A banner not so true. Darn well could be. Darn well could be. They're trying to hurt us into their system, people. We all need government, especially personal government. We need to govern ourselves. Oh, yeah, that's the government. Govern yourselves. Not letting somebody else. You guys should be mates with Russia. Well, I said that a long time ago. We should have had a peace treaty with Russia because their biggest threat to them and us in the long term is China. But we didn't do that, and so they thought that we might be the aggressor, and they attacked Ukraine. See, I talked about the prospects for a peace deal with Russia to counter China long before this whole thing went down in Ukraine. Banksters Games. You got it, eh? All right, everyone want to rule the world. All roads lead to Rome. Well, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's why we should not allow any government to have absolute power. But they're trying to seize more power in the government. Anybody see the movie Police State? I've not had a chance to go sit myself, but I've been hearing a lot about it. Oh, nice try, BlackRock. Oh. Don't give in. There you go. To the CBDC. Dave Hodges talks about Larry Fink a lot. I've talked about him. I've definitely talked about him. I'm going to have to speed this up. I can't keep up with the chat. How are you? Right now I need more coffee. There you go, Rodney. Oh, the hell. Yeah, I got to get more coffee, guys. I got to drive back. Draft the social workers. I'm old school and old, but by age of 3, I knew right from wrong. Oh, yeah, Booger Dog, I was talking about earlier. Amen to that. Yeah, they're trying to make it something. There's no such thing as right or wrong. There's, oh my gosh. This is just more woke. This is just the woke angle trying to find justification for the craziness that they're wrecking our society with. People they're rushing to get out of the big cities, because crime is going nuts right now. That's what happens when you shut down police forces and other things like that. All right, good night, City Man. All right, let's see here. Government up to no good, right? Intermix. Well, thank you for that, Mama Bear. Good to see you here. Of course, Desert Rose is such a sweetheart. Your mom cooking Chilean food. That sounds good. Hey, Tracy. Here in Arizona. Meg Rising from Alaska. Trudeau is starting to crumble with his carbon tax, but only for a select few. Hey, we got Bangladesh. You're in Bangladesh? Ronald Fink? Wow. Yeah, tell us what you think, Ronald. Yep, Sweeps. That's her other name she goes by, Sweeps. And Cowgirl in Arizona. Hey, Gil from Colorado Springs. Yeah. I gotta get some coffee. I gotta get up early in the morning. Winter, yeah, I'm trying to get ahead of winter. North Alabama hiking. Roll Tide. Good for you, buddy. Roll Tide. Hey, I actually met somebody and getting gas this morning, and he said he's noticed my tags. He said, where's those tags? I said Alabama. He said, wow, I got my wife's got family in Alabama, and she said they're always saying Roll Tide. I said, you tell them that somebody here in Snowflake, Arizona said Roll Tide to you. That'll make their day. Hey, Sedona. Hey, Linda. I think the Turks governments have to think about their voters, as each family probably well, yeah, that's really what's pushing it. And that's what Hamas was pushing for with their attack, because they wanted Israel to come back in and do things that they could use to incite the entire Muslim world against Israel. That was their plan, and so far it's working. But can Israel really let Hamas get away with what they did? Can Israel surgically go in and take out Hamas? They're still causing, especially in a country where they hide behind the civilian population with their militants. So it's tough. It's tough. Somehow you got to break the cycle of violence. Is it by eliminating Hamas? Some people are saying there should be a ceasefire, but that's not going to stop the other side I don't think, from doing what they're doing. Greg, you need to get back to good old Alabama in case it hits the fan. There's just so many people there. Thank you, New Days, for sharing the gold backs. Baxter Churchill. Do you think the ME conflict is a big event? Baxter, when you've got a nation that's a NATO country like Turkey, with a big military that Turkey has, a nation that's got U.S. nukes on their soil that they could seize, even according to Colonel Cole, and what we're talking about here, this could be a huge event. When you got to realize that when these countries have sleeper cells here in America, which have already declared themselves, and they say they'll take out our power grid, which could cause catastrophic consequences in the United States, yeah, I take it serious. That's what I've been warning about for a long time. All right, that's right, Sandra Burke. Stock up on oil. That's a good thing to do, Richard. Excuse me, guys. I got to get some caffeine. All right. Yeah, things are getting worse. That's right, Mary. Ronald Frank, poor zombies don't have free will. Yeah, they want to say we're all zombies. We don't make any. Yeah, they're claiming we don't make any decisions at all. There's no such thing as free will. Everything's predetermined, you know, because of a confluence of many, many, many different things where they're not, yeah, the examples whether or not you decide to pick up a pencil, you got no control over that. You gotta be kidding me. I do make conscious decisions quite often. Your brother was a tank commander in the first war over there. Yeah, my son went to the second one. Hey, Gabby. I'm from Washington State. Hey, Annie. There is a chance that Klaus's plan could fail. Of course there is. Of course there is. Yes. That's why don't give up hope, people. Look what's happened in the world. Look, we got this movie playing from D'Souza. You know, it's a chance to wake people up. We've had what happened with Bud Light. Yeah? You said we ain't got no hope, we can't do nothing, we're powerless? No, that's not true. That is not true, guys. Have hope, take action. That's why I started the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Go check out freedomrestorationfoundation.org. Could Turkey's NATO membership be affected? You know, that's hard to say because there's no provision to kick a nation out or for a nation to withdraw from NATO. Wow, Sandra. Right, Baxter. Oh, okay, Phil. Kin to some Filipinos. California, love my friends there. Bless their hearts. So I gotta say, it's rough being in a commie California, right? Trust the plan, says Marvin. The war was. There is a war called the Psalm 83 War. All right, hey, did I get the bottom? No, I didn't get the bottom of the chat room. Wow, there's a lot of chat here. So, let's see here. What else we got? I mean, I have to scroll down fast. I think I may have got another super chat. You might be staying at your bug out location. Well, I've actually got plans to try to return home. But if it happens right now, yeah, I'm here. I remember that an old wooden spoon felt it graze my bottom many times. There you go. All right, magnetic reversal news. Boom. How you doing there, Diamond? Diamond's in the house. Hey, Diamond, guess who's at my place today? Old Geezer. Old Geezer at my place today, helping me out. I'm actually using his plans, his ideas on my new construction here. Old Geezer is a friend of both Rex and Diamond. So the people that showed up at my place today, six out of 8 of them were people that watch my channel. Musk offers Starlight services to Gaza. Elon Musk and SpaceX Starfleet will support communication links to internationally recognized groups. John's worried about fireworks. I don't think anything's going to happen. Stop what has been started. Well, it says, well, I don't think anything's going to happen to stop what's been started. WV Mount Mama. Yeah, that's a concerning thing. Snowflake sounds lovely. The less people, the better. That's it, Gabby. How's the weather? Captain Trips is supposed to get down to like in the teens. It's going to be getting down in the teens in a couple of nights. I'm going to scroll this stuff a little faster. Calcium hypochlorite for water sanitation. All right. South Florida sunshine. The call for a ceasefire with an enemy that will never stop trying to kill you is ridiculous. If that woman from the UN had a neighbor acting like Hamas on her family, she would not call for that. Yeah, Godspeed Greg says Oppenheimer Ranch project. So we got you in this Oppenheimer Ranch project. So that must be both of you there. Leah and Diamond. Hey, Greg, did you end up checking out Jamie Walden, the ex-Marine preacher? Probably not. No, I've been so busy just trying to get things coordinated to make yesterday and today. I've been up all hours, guys, just trying to get this stuff going. All right, Annie, giving some love to Diamond. Yeah, Patriot Mama would be worth the grandkids. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. I've got to go get some coffee. There it is. I knew we had another super chat. There it is. Samuel Turner. No power, grid, no country. Amen. That is why I've been. People don't get it. That's right. The America that most of us know is already gone. We can not yet accept it. Greg, you must continue to sound the alarm and save whatever you can. Only fear for my family, not me. There you go. Samuel Turner always brings wisdom with major good super chats. Samuel, sell it to you. Thank you, sir. Samuel Turner always brings in wisdom, and he's on top of it, guys. He gets it. He gets it entirely. Biblical. Yes, I agree, Gary. Is there another chat besides this on YouTube? I don't know, Michelle. Why would you be worried about any other chat right now? You're in the best house in the YouTube verse right now. Yeah. Oh, Oppenheimer. Well, I appreciate that, Diamond. Coldest night of the year tonight. Hunker down, I will. We got $7.77. Thank you. Most appreciative there, Diamond. Wow. That is awesome. Moving off grid for this reason. Gabby, that is smart. That is smart. Get off the grid. Indeed, at Grayman 3, but he gets his time here. Think we got will cut it short. Ooh, okay. 75 in East Texas. Wow. All right, we made it close to the bottom here. What was it? Tyler, Survival Living, brought me here. Hey, I like Survival Living, guys. Check him out. He's a real no-nonsense, practical prepper, teaches survival. He's a certified survival teacher, guys, down in the Panhandle of Florida. Wind chill factor like 60. Yeah, we've had some heck of a wind today. Chinese spy balloon transmitted data in real time. And then, of course, it had a satellite link on it. If anybody don't understand that, holy smoke, guys. If the nuclear war happens next week, do you have enough food and water to survive long enough? That's a good one, Gary. Or Guy Bassett. Pardon me, it's hard for me to read sometimes. That's why you want to go to prepwithgreg.com and check out the specials there. Bangladesh is 93% Islam, but very secular. Well, look at the countries in Indonesia. Those are Muslim nations, but they're also very secular. Say what you can. All right. 43 in Bella Vista, Arkansas. What you have seen is the size of the storm in the North Atlantic. Oh, I know. Oppenheimer. Hey, man. Sharing my links there. Now, see, he's doing what a mod ought to do, guys. I've had a few of you guys doing that. Yes. Boom. the Oppenheimer and Magnetic Reversal News. Guys, if y'all haven't checked those channels out, go check out and subscribe and do it now. Oppenheimer Wrench Project and Magnetic Reversal News. You get a lot of good stuff about what's going on with the climate. And also, he's got a special project for eventually building this Earthship house and a lot of other projects. He's got a great greenhouse operation going there. So check it out. Hello from West Virginia, going to stay out from being outside for 2 weeks when the nuclear war happens. Well, get your stuff ready, guys. Go watch my videos on nuclear war survival. Afghanistan earthquake. God blessing you. There's been a lot of earthquakes there, no kidding. Feel for the people anywhere, but the governments are getting us, man. There you go. Yeah, feel free to share your links there, guys. There it is, Magnetic Reversal News, shared to us by Oppenheimer Wrench Project. There we go. Hey, Colorado Jen, how you doing? Good to see you here. Alrighty, guys, I think we've covered enough. I ain't got to drive back to my place. I got guests there tonight. I don't need to be gone too long, so I need to get back. And the guest is a fan and a frequent person to show up on this channel. You may know her as Sweeps or as Cowgirl in Arizona. Her and her husband and little boy are all camping out on my property tonight, so I got to get back there. North Atlantic expected to stop 2060. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, guys. Going to be interesting. I'm heading your way next week. Well, I'm not going to be here next week. I'm leaving probably this weekend, Diamond. So this following weekend. But I'm going to be in and out. I'll be back again later. So, yeah, well, old Geezer was at my place today, and he'll be back tomorrow. Good to catch you live. Yeah, I tried to get a little bit earlier this time. Drive safe. I'm actually thinking about flying for a change, because I think flying is as cheap as gas if you get the right flights. Lordy, and I got other vehicles to get out here, other stuff. Alrighty, folks. Chat. Folks, I want to thank you all for joining me. I apologize for the dim light. I've got to find a place where there's light here, so I'm in the parking lot of the Walmart in Taylor, Arizona, and I got to drive back out to my property. I got guests there. Thank you, Elton. So, thank you, Super Chatters. We've had some awesome Super Chats tonight. Thank you, mods. You've done a lot tonight, sharing links and so forth, keeping chat clean. Appreciate that. And I want to thank, I love you too, Diamond. You and Lee both. All right, so I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you all for being here. And guys, eyes wide open and head on a swivel. It may come fast. Just like Erdogan apparently just said to Israel, or said to his people about Israel, is that Turkey can come unexpectedly any night. But that is a threat of attack. So guys, we got to be so careful now. Yep, E.T. Alrighty, folks. Again, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. Share my videos, especially the ones that tell people how to survive nuclear war, bug outs, that kind of stuff. Again, yeah, thank you, Jesse. We do need more thumbs up. We only got 246, 315 in here. Give me a thumbs up on the way out, because I need it with help. We need help with the algorithm that has no rhythms. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all so much. And again, y'all have a great night. Greg out.